Welcome back! It's time for the cross-spell round, so we'll obviously begin here in the theatre, even though it says return to theatre, because that progresses the story. Vivi! Hey everyone, how are things going? So I ended up in charge of all of our management decisions. Oh really? Sounds like a lot of work. We basically made her our producer. She'll be handling everything from our advertising to theatre security. I'm sorry again to have put this all on you. I'm just so short-staffed at the moment. No, don't worry about it at all. Got plenty of reference material from the last production to work off of. There's a rough stage plan, and I'll only be using part of the set anyway. Even on short notice, I should be able to make this work. Might have known you'd rise to the occasion. With you guiding us, there's no way we'll fail. Isn't she the best? And so Atowable, she actually said it. I don't sweat the advertising. I can spread the word with the best of them. It is, again, it's so weird that Vivi's the one who's like breaking the fourth wall, especially with some of the memes and stuff that are out there. When you consider who the voice actor is for Vivi. Rex, Grace, and I are already whipping up some plans to reach as many people as possible. As soon as we're done here, I'll run right off and make sure it gets some airtime on Imperial Chronicle Radio. Ooh, the radio. I'm really getting hyped for this. Yeah, it's finally starting to feel like we can really pull it off. Vivi, Toa, Manager, Balsamo, we're all counting on you. We won't let you down. You guys stay sharp too. Tomorrow's a big day. I have a feeling things are going to go just fine. If you want something advertised to a wide audience, well, I'm your girl. Besides the paper, I can even get you a broadcast on our radio channel. I'm gonna make Ark Conceal the hot topic that everyone and their grandma gets hyped for. There's a rough stage plan, and we'll only be using part of the set anyway. I think it's pretty doable, even on short notice. Producer, huh? That's a pretty major task, but I'll do my best to handle it. Dude. You Radiant Wings folk are doing a fantastic job. I vow on my role as manager of this theatre that I'll do what I can to support Miss Herschel as well. Indeed. We'll leave Elliot till last. His sunglasses make sense, but... Greetings all. Good to see you. Ooh, that costume suits you to a T, Your Highness. Does make you look a little... How can I put this? Shady? I prefer the term alonely enigmatic. It's always a treat to hear you perform on the lute, Your Highness. But I didn't know you played the harmonica, Joshua. It looks like a pretty old one, too. Triple dot. Yeah, well, this belonged to my sister. I must have been holding onto it for 10 years now. She taught me how to play The Whereabouts of Light on it. The song always makes me think of her. The Whereabouts of Light? I thought the song sounded familiar. Ash. Well, good luck, or break a leg, or whatever. Try not to screw things up and get Elliot on your case. Sure, I think we can handle that. Brace yourselves for wonderment. To think that a time would come when Estelle and Shara would trip the light fantastic upon the same stage. But now, my dear Joshua, will we sit idly by and be so thoroughly outdanced? Or will we take to the stage and put on a show of our own? Well, this brings back memories. It's intriguing, like, they are like, even if you can't see it properly, they are still doing stuff with his eye. Like there, he's got both of his eyes closed, but when he opens his eyes behind the glasses, it is only his right eye. It's like, huh, nice touch even there. Now this is the choice angle. Get to take pictures of glamorous girls and classy dames. Can life get any better? But where do I start shooting from once the action really starts? Hey, are you sure we can count on this guy? I know, but he's a great photographer. Really? We don't need to worry. You're taking these photos for the Crossbell Times, correct? Might want to make sure that the pictures you take are all newspaper appropriate. Come on, man. You're talking to a professional here. My photos are all guaranteed to catch the eye of our entire readership. Maybe a low-angle shot from the wings will do just the trick. Maybe my confidence is misplaced. I seriously never imagined I'd someday get to photograph the Ark & Seal. That Sully girl. These big movements she makes are perfect photo material. I should scout out some angles during their rehearsal. Right. How's the score coming, Maestro? Not bad. Sully and I have already decided on the program and which songs to include. Now it's just a matter of working out how best to arrange them. You've got flutes, harmonicas, lutes, guitars, violins. Sheesh, variety's the spice of life and all, but there's such a thing as too spicy. Maybe. But I like to think an ensemble like this can create its own unique harmony. By the way, it turns out Fiona, Bridget, and Instructor Mary will be able to help out with the performance. These three can play pretty much anything, so I'll get them to fill in any empty slots. I think they'll really help out. But now, I want to hear the different sections perform and get a real feel how they could all come together. Be grateful if you could join me, Crow, just in case I miss anything. I'll get my eyes and ears ready. I imagine you two will be able to tackle anything that might come up. The rest of us are gonna head out. The stage where the characters clash. See what they got. But if there'd been more time, all of the characters would have better costumes. Oh well. Yeah, remember he was in charge of the costumes, wasn't he, sir? Estelle, Shahrazad, how are the dances shaping up? It's hard work, but I think things should work out just fine. There's not so much pressure on me, so I'm just a backup dancer this time around. Sharon, Sully, and the real stars of the show. You used to have a troupe of your own, didn't you, Shahrazad? You used to tour all around Zemuria. It's true, but I wasn't just a dancer. I used to do tarot card reading, beast taming. Beast taming? That explains the web. Should be fun to see a real pro in action. I'll try to live up to my reputation. Of course, I'm not the only one here with experience on the stage. Right, Estelle? Wait, really? Well, in a way. Long time ago, I got to be in a play at the Genesis Academy School Festival, that's all. Chloe and I were playing rival knights, and Joshua was the princess you were fighting over. Princess? Joshua in a dress, huh? That would have been a sight to see. And yet I can picture it very easily. Glad I stuck around to hear about this. Oops, did I say something I shouldn't have? Don't try to act all innocent now. And whatever my position, backup dancer or something else, I'll rise to the challenge. That means I'm leaving patrolling the city and dealing with Orcus Tower up to you. Forget about Joshua for a second. Never thought I'd be performing on the same stage as Estelle. The dance we'll be doing seems pretty difficult. Oh well, I'll just do my best to enjoy things while we're performing. Shahrazad would obviously be great, but that Estelle's pretty good too, actually. Gotta make sure I bring my A game. This has to be a performance that I can show Ilya and Risha with pride. Looks like Sully's pretty fired up too. Indeed. Do, re, mi, fa. Oh, you're quite the singer. Kinda wish we could invite you to join the troupe full time. Hear that, Ali? Always said you had potential. And now you got the mysterious songstress herself backing it up. Listening to you now, it's hard to believe you're the same girl who needed to express more emotion in her singing back in our art class. It just goes to show she's grown since then. I don't really feel like I've grown, to be honest. Just try my best not to bring down the rest of the chorus. It's as much for Kia, Ren, and Valerie as it is for me. I know you're under a lot of pressure, but we're all here for you. Yeah, go show 'em what you can do, little bunny. You just leave her to me. Working with fresh talent is so exciting. So many new harmonies to be discovered. Do you feel like I understand the concept of emotion much more than I did in the past? I don't know how much of that can be reflected in the chorus, but I will do my very best. Indeed. Oop, spoke to you. Ah, what a feast for the eyes. Be able to watch the dance and chorus practice right up close Like a fantasy come to life? I'm glad you're having fun, but try not to pry your eyes off the performers and stay alert. Can hardly fault Angelica for enjoying her work, can you? I can't. Enjoying is an understatement. First, there's the angelic chorus group, Altina, Kia, and Rean. Well, you have eyes, you know they're adorable. Then there's Sully, with her lithe, strong dancer's fame, and Estelle, who's positively bursting with energy. And lest we forget the elegant, voluptuous Scheherazade. One look from her could very well stop a lady's heart. Ah, to be able to ogle all of these ladies at near licking range under the pretense of guarding them. Aye. This is truly what I was born for. My life's work. This great reward. Supreme bliss. I don't know if I've ever heard a more angelic monologue. Altina and Sully look so cute when they're focused on work. I just want to wrap them both up in my arms. I need to contain myself, at least until the performance is over. You need to contain yourself. Just, like, there's no performance aspect. No, just, you need to contain yourself. I see you guys are setting up the instruments. It must feel as though I've walked into a modern music club meeting. Guessing you guys never figured you'd be the rhythm section for a show like this, though. Aye. I was a little more flexible, but Pablo and I are basically glued to our bass, like a fish? Bass? No, it's a bass. And drums, respectively. I'm just grateful to Elliot for letting us play a part in this. I really have no idea what this show is going to end up sounding like. Neither do I. But it looks so forward finding out. Man, I never would have guessed that the Modern Music Club's stage debut would be at such a large venue. You know what, though? That just means you've got to buckle down and practice like hell. Get closer. Okay, there. By the way, Valerie's helping out Tita. She's gone to the Orbital store. Don't worry, though. She'll be back soon. I do worry. Who knows what she's going to do there? She'll probably try and help. Eugene, Celine. I'm really looking forward to seeing you on stage again. Break a leg. Thanks. We'll give it our best. If you're looking forward to just seeing us, you can only imagine how we must feel actually performing. We won't just give it our all. This is our all. Well, you've certainly got the spirit to back it up. Funny how her name sounds just like Celine's. Just a coincidence, obviously, still. Can't help but feel a little attached to her, thanks to that. I mean, it's Celine. It means moon. It's like... So, it makes sense with Arkansas. But anyway. Sure is nice to move around in my own body again. Feeling light as ever. Yeah, same here. Guess those part-time jobs made for some decent training too. Okay, you guys done. Alright, do we have anywhere else we can check in here? Nope. Out into the city. Hey, you guys just in the theater? Are you with Arkansas? Can I ask you some questions? I heard on the Orbital Net that they're doing a preview performance for a new show. Is it true? Looks like word's starting to get around already. Got to hand it to him. The owner sure works fast. That's right, it's all true. Oh, really? No lie? The rumors were true. Hot dog. How about the stuff? About military personnel getting free tickets? Free tickets? That's not fair. Oh, well that means you can get in, doesn't it? Yeah, I guess getting drafted wasn't so bad after all. Don't sweat it, Portia. I'll ask around and see if I can get a ticket for you too. Oh, Tap, you're the best. Well, Arkansas's fanbase certainly is passionate. That's good news for us. Bet these two will let everyone know about the show. From what I hear, Sully's taking the lead role this time around. They're going to feature some guest performers too. We sure won't be there, but I guess that's understandable given the circumstances. Arkansas! Can't wait to see your show tomorrow. Break a leg! I'm assuming he's going to break a leg and he won't be able to go. Big news, huge news, gargantua class news. Arkansas's putting on a new show. Excuse me a minute. I have to tell everybody I've ever met about this. But wait, there's more people who know. The How did it be to get a good seat? I'd better keep it to myself. Yeah, good luck. Oh, Bennett, what's going on here? Carefully selected wheat. Over fermentation. No, I don't want something so typical. I want a breakthrough, something spectacular. And it looks like she's having trouble with something. Perhaps we should leave her alone. No! Carefully selected wheat over fermentation. Alright, fair enough, we'll leave her alone. Ice cream and crepes! I wonder what's going on over at the theatre. Maybe they're setting up for their next show? Yeah, seems that way. It's all happening tomorrow, so the rumours say. Oh my gosh, really? In that case, I'd better pull out all the stops. Feels like I need more time to perfect this new flavour, though. Bacon. Ice cream. I thought I was onto something with those lingonberries from Sully's hometown in Northumbria. But I'm still trying to figure out how best to utilise them. Northumbrian lingonberries. Huh? I always thought they tasted great in some jam. Lingonberry jam? Of course! Why didn't I think of that? Thanks for the tip. I'll see how it turns out. Don't mention it, just save a jar for me. I'm going to take a stab at making that lingonberry jam the second I get home. It could take some time before I can develop something I'm satisfied with, but that's all part of the process. When it's finished, I'd love to get Solly to try some. Indian Risha too. Okay, we'll have the bellberry ice cream again that we've apparently held on for quite a while. Surely would have been melted by now. Kind of worrying that it's not. I see a lot of people going back and forth around the theatre. Are they putting on some kind of show? Ah, fortuitous! As a connoisseur of fine Erebonian opera, I simply must see how Crossbell's theatre compares. Indeed you should. Yes, quite. I probably shouldn't be saying this. Don't go thinking I'm unpatriotic, alright? The fact is, I don't see the point in this war. It's got me kind of depressed, to be honest. I just want a break from it all. Maybe go and see that Arkansas my Crossbell customers talk about all the time. They sound nice. You're in luck. They're putting on a show tomorrow. Wait, seriously? That's what the rumors say. Oh, I hadn't heard. Some of my customers are real Arkansas fanatics. Maybe I can ask them to tell me more. Maybe. I've never heard stories about Arkansas. The idea of getting to see them for real is pretty exciting. Some of my customers are real Arkansas fanatics. Maybe I can ask them to tell me more. Let's go into Millennium. There's a pretty interesting piece of information that's been floating around the Orbital network lately. This claim about an Arkansas rehearsal tomorrow, if it's true, then it's a pretty huge surprise. It says here, tickets are free, but there's only a limited number available. As Crossbell, and I'm really excited about this. I don't need to rest, really. We will. Just, I don't feel like there's a need to right now. Dots? Where's the dots? Dots everywhere. Hello? I came all the way to Crossbell to see Arkansas, and here I find they're on indefinite hiatus. Managed to hear hinted at some kind of revival performance tomorrow. They're not even selling tickets to it. What good is that to me? Crossbellans really have no sense in them. My husband was against this trip, but I told him I simply must see Crossbell before the war begins. Wanted to go to an Arkansas show for years, but it seems that may not be feasible. Maybe not. Who knows? Oh dear. What's with this hotel? You can't even let me enjoy my room service by giving the maid a little spank? She's just not like I'm doing any harm. Pardon me, sir, but such behaviour is unacceptable at our hotel. Or rather, to my knowledge, at any hotel for that matter. If you cannot conduct yourself properly, I suggest you go elsewhere. What did you say to me? Do you know who I am? I'll tip extra so you don't bother pushing me around, you listen? I want maids, I deserve maids. So the hotel staff are dealing with him. Better not get involved. Everybody's out to get him, gotta have him in there. Just who do you think I am, huh? Mr. Dario has been going a little too wild. About time I notified his father of Dario's habits. I've had noble customers who have been inclined to get a little fresh with me in the past. This one was more persistent than expected. Aaron really saved me there. It's good guys, Aaron. Anyone in the rooms? Nope. I got my draft card the other day. I've got to get everything ready to hand over. Aaron's got plenty of experience. Might even do a better job running the front desk than me. Leaving this hotel behind won't be easy. But this is about more than just me. I'm going with that to protect all of Crossbell. Nope. This hotel behind won't be easy. Protect Crossbell. I just see, like, I keep thinking that there's going to be a recipe that pops up. There still might. Just it didn't at that point. Yeah, ain't this a pickle? Him got dragged off to join the war. I told him it was a bad idea getting in bed with the Empire. Given enough time, I would have found a way to get him excused from military service, but he wouldn't have any of it. So that means I still have a few favors up my sleeve. Grab you over here. Just to get a read on what makes folks from Erebonia tick. Most of them, their pride is what matters most. Stoking their egos is the way to their hearts, yeah. Even something as simple as, ooh, tell me more, handsome, does wonders. Appealing to their patriotism is a good approach too. Differs from person to person, I'm in no position to be choosy. I don't like it when the badmouth Crossbell have to suck it up and put their feelings first. Be professional, you know? The club's as lively as ever. It won't be long until I make a comeback as the top hostess. There's more ways to dodge a draft than you might think. You gotta be willing to make sacrifices, though. You might have to forfeit your citizenships. No. No. Say, Eric, you got any ideas on how I can win back my old regulars? I'm sure if you kept offering the same service you always have, they'll come back eventually. But if not, maybe it might be time to consider a career change. I was afraid you'd say that. I want to put off giving up as long as I can. I think it's admirable. Anyway, did you hear the news about the special support section? Word is Lloyd Bannings is no longer a wanted man. Oh, how about that? I remembered them. The SSS used to come here all the time, right? Yeah, but it wasn't just them. The Crossbell Police Department used to canvass this place during investigations a lot too. They took down those wanted posters for the leader of the SSS a while back. Apparently the government doesn't consider them a threat anymore. But I don't know, it could just be a ruse. I should check the shop now. Yeah, we're good there. You know, you get a lot of cops visiting this place. Hope Sergey and Dudley are doing alright. Mint? Guys, what are you two doing here? It's kind of embarrassing, but we're short a couple of instruments for the performance. But the SS worked things out so we could borrow what we needed from this store. I'm just here to help carry the heavy stuff. That's a relief. Can't imagine Mint would find it easy to get all this back on her own. Yeah, it would have been a disaster. She even admits it. Do you need any additional hands while we're here? That's okay, we got it covered. There's nothing really huge like pianos or anything. Once we make sure we've got everything we need, we'll get going. Alright, as long as you're certain. By the way, Mint, joining the ensemble as a flautist, right? Surprised you have time for stuff like this. Don't you need to practice? Nah, she'll be fine. I'm the kind of girl who does bad in practice but shines when the chips are really down. Getting all the instruments and equipment set up is a way better use of my time than silly old practice. I'm not sure that's true. You're not even a little nervous about performing in front of so many people? This girl's confidence is gonna take her far in life. Maybe we should let Mint handle the smaller, safer instruments. Either way, I'll be looking out to catch her if she ends up losing her balance. Don't you worry about that. I'm sure Mint's in good hands then. I've got this in the bag. It shouldn't be in the bag, but I've got it in there. As soon as I remember which way to hold a flute. Well, whatever. I'm sure I'll figure it out when the time comes. I'm starting to think this was a bad idea. Still some time before the performance. You might want to get some practice in. Figure out which way to hold a flute. Would be wise. Had to hear it a little bit, you know. Hello. If it isn't your friends from Class 7. Good to see you, everyone. What a coincidence, I was hoping I'd get to talk to you. What is it? Have you turned up something important? Selena, are you sure it's okay for you to be talking right now? Yes, it's fine. This human's long since known about Emma being a witch. Oh, okay. Should have known. And you have as many connections as I do. Can't help but learn a secret here and there. I'm guessing you want to discuss what's going on with the Rosenberg Doll Studio. Yes, anything you could tell us would be great. Rosenberg Doll Studio. Now we know where the Rosenberg dolls we got involved with before came from. What's your interest in this place, Emma? Something to do with the fact that it's one of the Society's 13 factories, perhaps. What? And it makes sense that she knows that. I've heard rumors about it myself. I'm curious, what do you know? Don't get your hopes up. My intel isn't exactly mind-blowing. What I can tell you is that Rosenberg Doll Studio is empty, shut down, a shell of its former self. Now that is interesting, yes. When did things start going downhill? Around the time of the Crossbell incident, I'd say. Jörg, the master craftsman, was making plans to take the workshop out of the 13 factories. Or so the rumors say, haven't been able to confirm it yet. I see. 13 factories, the engineering network that once included the Black Workshop. It's unclear just how involved they are with the Great Twilight. But either way, curious about what they're up to. That goes for Ouroboros too. Doesn't seem we'll be able to find more information regarding the Society. If possible, I'd like to get a bit more information out of Vita, but maybe we should leave it at that. We should focus on the rehearsal. The Rosenberg Studio Doll is in the Northwest City, right near the Mines Mountains. I thought if I could speak to the studio's owner, I might be able to get more information on Ouroboros. But nothing's ever that simple, is it? Nope. It's like, yeah, I want to mail like that. Since old man Jörg disappeared, I can no longer procure new dolls for sale. I was hoping to make more money on them, but now that business opportunity's gone. Perhaps I was a fool for expecting an eccentric fellow such as him to be reliable.
What'll it be?
I'll have that harmonica. But Claire...
Come again?
Oh, look at it. There's a name engraved on the harmonica. Emile. Have I heard that before? Ooh. Ooh. Very ooh. I didn't expect that. Good to see, though. Good to see. You. Erebonia and Calvard are going to war soon. All the doom and gloom in the air puts a real damper on things. Maybe I can still find something here to take my mind off of it. Should I find something to take my mind off things? Yeah, it can be difficult. Oh, Ned, baby, please. Just listen for a sec. I only went inside to look around. I didn't do anything, honest. Only because you got caught. I bet you were planning to blow all the money we'd saved up. Or is there some other reason you were opening up your wallet, huh? Well, it's like this. I was saying we should put some mirror aside for emergencies, right? Just checking to see if it was still there. Do you really think I'm going to fall for that? You know what? Forget you. I'm out of here. You can just get married to the casino instead, since you obviously love it so much more than me. Oh, hello. My boyfriend wrote me a letter about how hard he's been working and how much he misses me. I thought I'd come visit to surprise him. Turns out he's been living it up at the casino the whole time. Don't know where I ever let Danny get so close to me. He can take back his ring for all I care. Poor Danny. And you have any idea how hard I've been trying to not gamble off all our hard saved mirror? Them casinos and their glittery siren coal. I'd have to cave and take a look inside today of old days. There's no way Cornette will want to marry me now. She'll get over it, mate, but, you know, you need to do a lot of apologizing. Hey there, wanna play? Drop right into Barker and let the bright light shine your troubles away. We've got drinks, games, everything you need to have a great time. Oh my. Well, since you put it that way, I'll go straight on in, you know. It's been too long since Arkansas put on a show. I'd love to see their new one. It's starring Sully from Northumbria. She's the protege of the fervent dancer, you know. She's got some big shoes to fill. I'm certain she'll charm us all. And this starring... Yeah. Charm us all. This is my first time playing the slots. It's pretty fun. If my butt didn't get so sore, I'd sit here all day and play for hours and hours. My boyfriend invited me here today. The future's not exactly looking bright for either of us, so we're gonna try to have some fun while we still can. Welcome to Barker Casino. Take some time out to forget all about the war and have fun. But don't forget to spend your money responsibly. Anything special in here? We have any of that. That's for Sharon. Good. The threat of war won't change how we do things around here. Feel free to take some time to relax and have some fun. But of course. See a green star. Yeah. Ding. There's Randy. Listen up, Robson. A man's gotta have guts. Be more spunky like me and your fortunes will turn around. Yes, sir. So it's your treat tonight, right, Corporal? Wait, what? I mean, yes, exactly. Gosh, Corporal, you're a real man among men. That Robson's not half bad. Ding, ding. I've been drafted. Figured I might as well blow all my cigs before I go. Drake stopped me. Told me to hold on to my cash so I can come again after the war's over. Guy's a heart of gold. Kinda. He's right. Giving in to my self-destructive urges at the last minute is the same as giving up entirely. I'll come back, Drake. Promise I'll survive this war. Hey guys, great timing. To introduce you to the owner of this casino and a kindly benefactor of mine. This is Drake. I remember meeting some of you before when brought you over. It's good to see you again. Thanks for keeping Randy out of trouble. I'm sure he does more for us than we do for him. That said, get the feeling that you're no stranger to trouble yourself. It only makes sense that Randy's so fond of you. Can I say, I was young and crazy once. Either way, this is your go-to guy if you need info on the Crossbell Underworld. In fact, I've got a few questions to ask him right now, so let's meet up and share info later, yeah? Yeah, that'd be very helpful. Until next time, then. I'm just glad that Drake's doing okay. Got plenty to talk about, but well, we're probably better off keeping things simple and sweet for now. Randy hasn't changed at all. It's kind of a relief. I raise a glass to toast your success tonight. Thank you very much. Right, so I'm going to say we end this part here. We investigate what this green star is in the next part. Ta-da for now.